I'm Christina Mendonca on Sutter Street in Folsom, where it all got started in 1849. This area of town represents the city's past, its gold rush roots and railroad history. But have you seen what's going on south of 50? All of those construction zones and bulldozers, that represents the city's future, and that's going to roll out over the next 30 years. I had a chance to tour the construction zone with developers and school district officials to find out what kind of homes will soon be available and will the school district be able to keep up.
Carl, how are you, sir?
We're good, sir.
Out here to do more video shooting.
The South of 50 project is made up of more than 3,500 acres or 5 square miles of undeveloped land. One section seeing the most activity these days is called Folsom Ranch. I toured the work site with Folsom Ranch spokesman Ian Cornell.
What you're seeing currently, and started in May and will run for about 18 months, is everything that takes place in order to be able to flush a toilet in a home. You know, the electricity, the plumbing, the water, all of that infrastructure going into place.
The homes that will go up first in 2018 will be very typical of what Folsom already has, single family and suburban. But Cornell says millennials are expressing demand and there are plans for urban style villages.
They want to return to the hometown and can't find a home, especially in their price range. So Folsom Ranch will offer homes and open this area up to them. At the other end of the demographic scale, a lot of demand for active adult living, the age 55 plus active adult communities, and I think that we'll start to see builder interest in getting an active adult community in this area as well.
In nearby Russell Ranch, the new home company is also working on an urban-style village, having completed similar projects like the Cannery in Davis and McKinley Village in East Sacramento.
So what we really start with is the neighborhood. When we came out of the Great Recession about 8 years ago, and we did all these focus groups, we realized that people looking for homes, the home's important, but the neighborhood, their sense of community, their sense of being part of something larger was just as important as the homes.
While a variety of homes are planned, water, open space, and schools are on the minds of many current Folsom residents who worry all of these new homes will change the feel of Folsom. Tell me about how much open space are you required to keep out here?
30% of the entire Folsom plan area, it's more than 1,000 acres, will remain permanent open space, and there's some of the most beautiful land you've ever seen there. The Folsom Trail System will go alongside these areas, and interpretive signs to let people know that some of the mining activity that took place historically on some of these sites.
In terms of water, and this one I was very curious about, the city of Folsom found significant leaking in several large city water pipes during a mandated review. It would have cost the existing residents $15 million to fix, and by state law, recovered water can't be used by existing customers. Landowners south of 50 paid to fix those pipes and signed contracts for that recovered water, which solves the infrastructure issue and provides water for the development. Finally, schools. This project will nearly double the size of the Folsom-Cordova School District. It is a big task for a new superintendent.
We have models in our district already. We look at those models. We want to replicate those models, and it serves as the blueprint of what we want our future schools to have. But we're also looking at schools of the future. So like our first elementary school that we're planning to build, the conceptual design of that school is very different than any of our other school sites.
South of 50 will bring new homes, new jobs, and some growing pains. Cornell says the one thing that has encouraged him about the direction is civic involvement. Folsomites clearly have expressed what they want and what they don't want.
There were dozens of public meetings with hundreds of Folsom residents gathered together to sketch out their ideas.
The goal is housing to meet generational needs of new home buyers, families, empty nesters, and seniors. I'm Christina Mendonca for Folsom Focus.